Hey, good morning. I hear about the start of the day. So we got the shop. We're at the shop. We're I'm working on schedule today. I'm working on the scheduling for today. We got the weather change. It's hoodie season. We got the hoodies in full effect. It's a little chilly here in this shop, but we're gonna maintain. We got to get through, right? So, but I wanted to talk about because having to shuffle um, as we deal with work, as we deal with business, there's management. There's all types of management. And right now, when these times come up, because not only is the cold's not necessarily a factor as much as the rain. So we have the rain, mixture of rain and things. A lot of what we had scheduled for production this week was outside. So the rain affects that, especially one of the jobs we had to drive about an hour and a half. It's raining there. We can't take a rain trip. Can't take a rain trip, just a trip to go right out there. So we got to pivot, got to try to adjust, shift things to the weekend. Hopefully it's dried up by Saturday and we'll kind of transfer. But in between there, that was going to take us a couple days, maybe two or 3 days to fill in this gap. So now we got to kind of figure out how to do that. So managing time and payroll, because payroll is an important thing. Payroll doesn't stop. We have guys coming in, so I'm having to do a little maneuvering, trying to do a little shifting um, of hours. Again, um, there's things to do, but minimal right now, right here. Yesterday, we were able to get a few things in. I had most of the guys stay in so that we could uh, shift it towards the weekend to make up, and then but also get some guys some work and um, and fulfill some of the smaller tasks that we had in preparation for the weekend work. So we have a few things going on. We're gonna have to attack, and it's about pivoting. It's about adjusting because we have a bigger picture. Now I want everybody uh, to get what they need and be provided for, but in being a good steward, we have to look at the big picture. So if you're running a business, if you're starting a business, if you're thinking about a business, even if you're someone working for somebody, when these times come, because if you're in the pipeline field, hey, you got to rain out, you got to rain out. That's just what happens. Maybe in the other industries or other sectors of this industry, it's somewhat like that. If I'm working in a shop, a sheet metal shop, as I was before for some years, um, we don't have rainouts. We might get slow, but we don't have rainouts. So the adjustment on that, it's not ideal. It's not what I wanted. It's not a call that I want to make and say, hey, I don't want you to come here, because if we called upon you and you're part of the team, then we need you to fulfill that, and we have obligation. We want to fulfill that too. But in the bigger picture of things, well, if there's nothing to do, if it's kind of slow and it's being interrupted because of those types of things, then hey, bear with us. We'll get it back together. We'll get back online. We'll increase some things where we need to do. But again, that's kind of the purpose of what we're doing at KBG Welding, is we're trying to establish some different avenues, some different departments, different things, so that we can pivot when things happen, whether it's a slowdown in a certain field, certain industry, construction, or whether it's a slowdown in heavy equipment repair, whatever. We can pivot. We have other things. We're manufacturing things. We're building things. We're doing something else to alleviate that. So we're getting there. We're going. So I just want to encourage you that if you're going through that, if you're thinking about that, that's a thing that you have to, before you hire, before you make some moves, you have to consider those types of moves and those types of situations. How are we going to deal with it? And it might hurt feelings. It might put some bad situations, or uh, not comfortable situations for some people. It might be a little tight this week or next week, but um, but as far as if we're looking for a long term, which KBG Welding is a long term goal, it's a long term establishment. It's something that we're building. It's going to be here for a good long time, and we're going to continue to grow. So those are things that I want you to look at, as again, as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, as if you're getting into the business, those things to think about. And again, as an employee, to be a better employee, we talk about what can you learn, and Joe Brown talks about it. Black Phoenix over at Hog On, he talks about building your business, working on your business while working for somebody else. Now, I know good and well not everybody will be here for eons. Not everybody will be here uh, when I retire, when I walk away from this, or whatever the situation, however it goes. I'm not sure which way God's going to take KBG Welding and my role in it. So, but for each individual that comes, it comes down to what do you have, what can you get from here? Because again, you need to be building your personal and your toolbox, mentally and physically, towards your trade and um, toward your trade and uh, toward the industry, if this is what you want to do. So these types of things of management, okay, well, let's take a mental mark of that. Let's write this down, that, hey, okay, well, this is something I'll have to consider at some point if I plan on running my own business, if I plan on using my just going out independently, uh, working off a truck, whether it's pipeline, whatever. Those are things that I'm gonna have to consider. I'm gonna have to save in order to get through these times, these rainouts or whatever, and just have something to fall back on or to stand on until we get back to work. Those are the things. Again, we add those to our toolbox as we go, because again, I want people that are ambitious, that are willing to go. That, hey, if you want to start your own thing, I don't deter that. I don't deter people, and I don't not go for those people or try to hire those people, because I know those people are trying to get it in, they're trying to get it done, and they're trying to learn and they're trying to grow. So if I can have a shop full of those, then I'm grateful, because I don't have to totally watch over them. I know they're trying to build something. I know they're going to give their all, because again, they're learning, they're trying to take the next thing, they're trying to take the next step. And when that next step comes, I'm grateful, and I'll applaud, and I'll encourage, and I'll support. So those are things that, again, just the time management, uh, something to consider. And that's just what I wanted to touch on today. So we'll get it. We got a couple things going on today. Man, y'all enjoy your day. Be safe. We're here, KBG Welding, serving God, burning rods. Thanks for checking us out. Subscribe, like, do all that. Check out some of the other things. If you got comments, man, hey, hit them comments, questions, topics, something you want to talk about. Um, Hey, we appreciate it. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate you checking us out. And again, just subscribe, like, shoot us an email, give us a call, whatever you need to do. Thank you. Y'all have a good one.